Hey fam, this is Masa. I am starting a new world. That is a lie. This is clearly not a new world. It has been played a little bit. I've been building it up clearly. But it is new in the sense that it is my first 1.16 Nether update world. And why am I recording now suddenly in the middle of having already built up all of this? So this is not a traditional Let's Play in that sense, but I'll get into that a little bit later. But the main reason why I just started recording this is because, I tend to abandon worlds. I start a game, I do a bunch of stuff, and then I'm just like, I'm out. And the reason why I think I tend to do that, to the point where I literally have not completed Minecraft at all. Like, I haven't beaten the Nether Dragon. Like, that hasn't happened, y'all. So, the reason why I do that, though, I think, is because I like to be in community and share with other people. And I figure here, if I share this, right, I share the world that I'm creating and I'm playing in, and others like what I'm doing, maybe I will actually complete the game and continue to build on what I have here. So that's the goal here. So you might ask, if I want to be in community, why not just go on a multiplayer server? Great question, hypothetical viewer. So this relates to a lot of other things in my life. So there's the group of friends and I were getting together. It was actually like a lot of acquaintances. Like there were some friends and then a whole bunch of people that I didn't know. But it was like a dinner party thing. And one of the rules though at this dinner party was don't talk politics. But then, we're getting together multiple times. Now, one, that is not me. I definitely talk politics. That is something that is a part of who I am. But I was fine. I was like going with the flow of things, right? But then there was this Halloween party, and a couple showed up dressed like Trump and Melania, and I was like, what? But they weren't talking about politics. They were following the rules, right? They were just showing up dressed as Trump and Melania. But now I'm in this position where I'm legit confused because when I saw those folks dressed up like the Trumps, I didn't know if they were trying to be all edgy and ironic or if they legit wanted me, my family, and my friends to be hate crimed, right? So yeah, so that was that. So how does this relate back to Minecraft? Yes, that's interesting. So basically, this is how pretty much every multiplayer server that I've been on has been. It's has some general rules, and they're definitely with good intentions, right? But it's rules like don't talk politics, and the goal is to make the place safe, reduce toxicity, maybe, right? But at the end of the day, let's leave politics out of this is a line that really can only be said by people who aren't affected by it, right? Who aren't affected by politics, whose lives aren't politicized by people with power and privilege. And so it means that they can share aspects of their lives pretty much at will, like whatever they want to do. It's kind of perceived as being divorced from politics, right? Because they don't have to, like, again, like these two people dressed up as the Trumps, like they didn't have to talk about anything. They just dressed up in a way that created that toxicity without them having to actively try to be toxic, like they again, like they got away with it, like they were still technically following the rules, but like if I were to speak out against that, I wouldn't be following the rules, right? So in the same way, right, it means that people with majority identities, their experiences are the default, right? They're perceived default. They are the default. They're apolitical. Um, and at the end of the day, like an apolitical space that erases my experiences and my perspectives, and the experiences of the people that I'm sharing space with, that doesn't sound like community to me. So so that's why I don't really play on multiplayer servers. That's why I don't play, because at the end of the day, they're trying with those open spaces to create rules that reduce toxicity, but at the end of the day, they still favor the majority, right? At the end of the day, even rules like don't do this, don't do that, it favors the people who would do those things, right? So that's what this is ultimately about. I'm going to make some Minecraft content, show you around the world that I'm creating, that I'm making, actually get into definitely more exploration, because ultimately all the stuff that I have on here, if you've seen some of the footage, definitely I've done a lot in this one little sort of village, but I haven't really explored beyond this. I've barely gone to the Nether. So there's going to be a lot more that's going to be coming in this particular series. But I'm going to be making some content that's injected with aspects of who I am, right? I'm going to talk about myself and my experiences and observations, and in a way like how Minecraft connects with, I don't know, real life and who I am. And I'm hoping that you also want to bring yourself and your experiences and your perspectives while playing this game too. And so down the road, right, I'm hoping that we find each other. If you come across this content, you're like, oh my gosh, you comment, you like, we start a conversation, connect up, and then down the road, looking to set up a multiplayer server where we can have fun and play this game, but with the understanding that we can learn from each other and hold each other accountable to being thoughtful, caring people, and like be genuine, be real. And so and that we don't have to hide who we are just to play a game, just to play a game. That's all I want to do, is I want to play a game, but I want to play without having to hide who I am, right? And I know that I have a lot of majority identities, and so it's a lot easier for me. And even for me, I'm like, dude, this is so like I don't want to be around toxicity. So that's the goal here, is to create a space where we can be real with each other and have genuine, open conversations and connect, and at the same time have fun. So that's the ultimate goal. Hope you enjoy this content. Hope you are down for this and are willing to engage. If so, leave a like, leave a comment, connect. I'm also on Twitter and Instagram, so I might put that in the description as well. All right, y'all. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.